If you clicked on this video, it probably means that you like the idea of reading, but when it actually comes to sitting down, opening the book and reading, you cannot get yourself to focus. Sometimes you tell yourself, okay, maybe I'm just not a reader. But deep down you know that by not reading books, you are missing out on some of the most profound knowledge and insight discovered in the history of mankind. So how can people like you and me, people who are not natural bookworms, read books and even enjoy them? In this video, I'm going to give you 5 strategies that will not only help you read more with focus, but also help you enjoy the process of reading. The first strategy is to cut the dopamine. If you've been on YouTube for some time or if you have a background in science, there's a very good chance that you might have come across the term dopamine. It is the feel-good hormone that is released when we accomplish a goal or get likes on our posts or when we watch reels and shorts on platforms such as YouTube, Instagram and TikTok. When you're not a natural reader, books don't really excite you. And if you try to read a book when you're always on your phone, it's just too hard. If your phone gives you 80 units of dopamine, reading a book will give you only 8. It's like trying to eat peanut butter when your body is addicted to getting burger all the time. The solution is the exact opposite. You need to cut your dopamine. You will have to reduce the stimulation that you obtain from using your phone. Now, the obvious way to do this would be to not use your phone too much. An alternative approach to do this, which is also the second strategy on our list, would be to read first thing in the morning. You see, when we wake up in the morning, our mind is like a blank Word document. As we go through our day by consuming content and making decisions, we keep adding chunks of text to our blank document. Our mind keeps getting cluttered and it becomes more and more difficult to focus on reading a book. When you read in the morning, on the other hand, you'll be able to focus a lot better on the text and things will just make more sense. The third strategy to read, even if you hate reading, is to start with an atom. When you're just starting to build this habit of reading books, you should not aim too high. You shouldn't be like,
alright, I'm going to finish 1 book a week.
Because of course that wouldn't work. What you should do instead is start small. In order to break into the habit of reading books, you should set your standards very low. I mean 1 page a day. Reading 1 page requires only 2 to 4 minutes if you are an average reader. That won't take a lot of time and it will also require fairly less effort. You are of course allowed to go past your 1 page goal if you want to, but you have to get yourself to read at least 1 page a day. That has to be a standard, and this daily goal has to be met. And slowly, as you get more comfortable with reading and focusing, you can start adding to your daily minimum reading goal. Please don't mind the reflection that is coming from the other window. It is just too bright and try to ignore it, basically. The fourth strategy, which is inspired by the book Atomic Habits, is to start habit stacking. Habit stacking is when you pair an already existing habit that you enjoy doing with a habit that you're trying to work on. For example, if you have a habit of drinking 1 nice hot cup of coffee every day in the morning, then pair that habit with reading. In my case, I had the habit of staying on my bed for 15 to 20 minutes after waking up. Previously in that time, I used to read news on my phone, and of course that was not a good idea. But later, as I discovered this strategy, I started utilizing that time to read the PDF version of the books that I wanted to read. And I cannot tell you how much that has helped me. The fifth and the final strategy is to try audiobooks. Okay, Audible is not sponsoring this video, but it is still a really nice idea to try audiobooks. Audiobooks allow you to listen to books when you're doing other tasks, maybe when you are taking a walk or doing the dishes or cleaning your house, or maybe when you're working out in the gym. My favorite part about audiobooks is that you get to control the speed of the reading. I currently listen to audiobooks on 2.5 or 3x speed. This allows me to read books really fast. I can always skip backwards or slow down if there's a concept that I don't quite understand. You can either use Audible, Spotify, or even Speechify. I find Audible to be pretty expensive because we have to buy every single audiobook individually. So I use Speechify. Speechify is not only cheaper, but it allows me to read any PDF file that I want to. And honestly, finding free PDF version of the books that you want to read is really easy. You just have to search the book name, PDF, free download, and you'll find a bunch of links to download the books for free. Okay? You use this method only for educational purposes, not commercial. So there you go. I hope you found those strategies just as helpful as I do. I didn't used to read much previously, but as I discovered all the tips that I just shared with you, I have been able to build a habit of reading books regularly. I honestly feel like reading is making it more likely for me to achieve my goals. I have learned so much and I continue to learn from the decades of life lessons that authors share through their books. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you like videos like these in general, hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment down below because I love seeing your comments and I respond to every single one of them. Also, as you continue to learn, remember that at some point you will need to stop learning. Watch this video to learn why. See you in the next video. Bye bye.